say welcome to the Kotze Cats podcast. I'm Lau.
Yeah.
It's Cody.
I'm Cody.
I'm gonna get you some. Can you guys hear me clearly though?
Yeah.
Yes. Am I clear? Everyone's
okay.
clear, right?
Yeah.
Are
we
we-
all.
are we-
Am I good as well? Am I good as
Yeah. Nah, it's all
Okay,
good.
wait. How we recording audio, guys?
So I'm recording on my
I was right.
on my
I'm
PC
late.
right now. I'm recording on my PC right now.
Are you recording on Audacity as well?
Now I'm recording on my NVIDIA recording system.
Lekker, nah. Lekker. I see you.
But I'm also recording on Zoom because Zoom will get like the transitions between who's talking. But it saves so weird. But it saves in 3, so you'll have like when Ashwin speaks and when I speak and when Cody speaks. But I really just want the share screen properly. But it's fine. I'll like go most of the editing tonight. Just make
Okay,
it
cool.
crisp. Just as long as we have the audio, that's all that matters.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's fine, but it's fine.
Okay, so like before we get into this whole Nadia thing,
Hello.
I just wanna say that like look here. Okay, let's just get into it. Do we
Okay.
skip? Do we want to listen to the song? Because like the song is good.
Okay.
It's just a verse, but
I still didn't listen to the whole song.
I haven't
like,
listened to it
legit.
at all.
I didn't listen to it
I
at all,
listened-
bruh.
Okay.
It's a nice reaction video for you
I want
guys.
a real reaction, a pure reaction.
Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen.
Wait. So this is her first song. So it's
No, this is
it's
not
her
the first song.
Okay.
She's made a song before, right? That's the
Okay.
thing.
She's made some good music before.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
okay.
everyone is hating on this one.
Okay, so this
Okay,
one,
cool.
This is called Aina, because it's supposed to be Youngsta, Nadia, and Amin. That's why.
Okay.
You know, and this is their song. But like I've heard the song, I've heard the verse. So
Okay.
let's go. I have a lot to say about it though.
I'm excited.
You guys can just tell me when to pause. And if the sound
I
is
can't
working,
hear
the
any
sound
audio,
working.
but no.
No.
Can you please share your desktop audio, sir?
I'm so sorry. guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. I just want to say that this one is bored up in the song.
He's
bro.
bored. Oh.
He's bored up, like the
Bored.
punchlines and everything. Like, but he's always bored up
Everything.
all the
Always.
time. He's like
He is always bored up.
He
That's
packs
true.
it. He packs the bars. I'll give him that.
he's
Yo.
like you can't like every line means something, right?
And it makes
this
sense. Like I wasn't confused.
He was
Never
inspired. He was inspired by Lil Wayne.
no, but the punchlines are like a slap, bruh. Like,
I like his ending because it's like in case
Uh,
it's international, it's like someone's gonna ask what's that mean,
Yeah.
right? There. No, that was
Yo,
nice.
that was-
That verse was fire.
My thing is, take this in consideration. Going into Nadia's verse. So there's something I've distinctly heard, right? Like with Nadia, with youngsters writing. Like,
Okay,
So,
then this is the
let
chorus
me
or
get
whatever.
into it. Let me stop sharing. Yeah.
And some youngster bars that she got
Right.
there.
There we
bruh.
go.
all I
That's
can
what I'm
say.
saying.
So
That
much
is-
pause.
that
So
is-
much pause.
she's
You can't
blowing up.
put them both on a song. I think
No, but the
you
thing
can't put.
I think Youngster wrote that for help to write it, bruh. Because
Yeah. Okay.
the way that he came in, right? Make the wrong moves and you get blocked, bruh. That's like
Yeah.
something like a brow would like think as a girl, man, you know?
I feel like the context was put like so differently.
So
like
definitely. Yeah. It's
no
like
lies.
it's so like I'm an influencer or I'm on Instagram. Like we
Away,
don't know
away.
that
That was
about Nadia.
basically
Yeah.
what it was surrounding.
Yeah,
Like
and like
the whole
Nadia's
ball
other
was
song has
around that.
nothing to do about social media. Like when she writes, there's nothing to do about it. But the Youngsta wrote that, bruh. Youngsta, and the thing is, if you
She
hear
usually
Youngsta,
rap though.
no,
This is the first time rapping.
This is the first time rapping, yeah.
Oh, okay. Then he definitely helped her.
Because like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that hook is great. That hook is great.
It's good
That,
though.
I'll come and that is like a really good hook.
That was a nice. What's that Fergie type? What's that song?
Yeah, it's like
Christina Aguilera, isn't it?
yeah, it was like, Ariana Grande.
This
Ariana
Grande. Okay, but
Grande.
the song's fire though.
The
I'm gonna
song
give.
is
Was
fire.
the producer?
The beat is. That was the first time I heard
producer.
it. That was the first time I heard it, and the beat is actually nice, guys. Like,
Yeah, that beat.
like the man that produced that. Is it Amin that produced that?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fire.
Nah, he made it.
The
He made
beat-
it good, bro.
Props. The video's even nice. I mean, it's just a club video, but there's some nice.
Yeah, there's
effects
some nice
added
shots
to it. Some like make it a bit distinct type of thing.
Mm.
But
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Her verse was good, but it
It
didn't
was
feel
good,
like while
but
I was
it wasn't
watching it. The
delivered.
thing is, for me, while I was watching it, it didn't look like she was comfortable with it. That's what I was. That's why I
That's
asked if
what I
it's the
was like,
first
I go
time
back.
rapping or whatever.
I go back to it's not her boss. Like she didn't deliver.
It's not her boss,
with,
guy.
with confidence, man. And that's the thing. Like, if I'm sure if she had to write it, it would have been much less. Because it's really stuck
Actually-
to the boss. It's really good.
Actually,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how that would sound, bro. Like
good.
if she had to write her own stuff, I feel like she would just talk a whole lot of gibberish, bro.
I think
like,
that's
she
what
would-
that's what happened in this too. She was like, I'm a cat on her
That's
head,
okay.
I flap and then the youngster's
And
like,
the youngster pulled through. Is like,
sorry,
I'm the
guys.
content.
no.
That was the only part they kept in.
Yeah, that's the only
Oh,
part.
my-
Can I keep? I'm the content queen. He's like,
Okay, that's,
oh yeah, just that.
okay.
Okay, just do it.
So what does she usually do? Pop, I'm guessing, or what? Is it usually
Yeah.
pop?
It's like a
or-
house vibe, like like she wasn't like what carried the song in that song in Paradise also was the beat. Like she was
It
liquid
was such a
vocals.
paradise song.
Her vocals were clean, but her vocals were
Okay.
clean, bruh. Like I can't.
So the thing is, she has a voice. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Definitely, she has a voice.
and like people, you know what? Now people want to come at Nadia. Nadia is like a national treasure, bruh. We should.
Yeah,
keep
she
her
is.
safe, bruh. We should keep her safe. Nah, think about it,
everywhere. And since she
she's our
has
first
said
IG
she's sitting even.
She's our first IG girl, bruh.
She's like big. She's been big. Eh?
Our
Like,
first
since high
IG
school,
girl,
since I was
bruh.
in
Like,
high school.
We
she's
thought
been
we
big.
were never. We thought that was for the Americans, bruh. But Nadia was like, "Fuck y'all."
Does Nadia have more followers than Asher?
Yeah, she has the most. She has like.
Is it?
She has.
Oh
Ah,
yeah.
bruh. She's very fired and stuff, bruh.
Yeah, she's very famous. Now she's pop, especially like. She's based in Cape Town, right?
Yeah, she's based.
Yeah,
like,
she's huge.
the biggest South African in like YouTube or social media, whatever star you would say, is what's his name, Casper Lee, right? But he's like,
Oh yeah.
he's in
Yeah,
England
yeah, yeah.
with like a
He's
couple
not
of
even
million
this side anymore.
subscribers. He's not even this side. And then we had Mark Fitzgibbon, and
Oh yeah.
like his crew, that Cebu and that other guy, that other white guy, that tall guy.
Did they also bounce?
I don't know where they are now.
I don't know where Mark is. I think Mark has to be still in Cape Town.
Mark
I
is
don't
still in
know.
Cape. Mark still makes videos though. Like I've seen him.
I saw him on the
God, we met
on
all of
YouTube.
these guys, eh? Like
Where?
we was like we went to YouTube invited us to a conference. Like
Oh yeah, you guys with.
yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
got
in
the
high
photo-
school. I think the workshop.
The workshop.
I think I
yeah.
still got the photo.
Oh, yeah.
Like these boys are gonna be big, but Do Time is gonna be a thing. Actually, I'm thinking actually should we post this on Do Time?
Let's just post it on Do Time for sure.
This is
Do you wanna light up Do Time?
Like bring it back, bro. We delete everything.
Set the light again.
Set it the light again.
That
Do
shit.
Time was the thing though. No, but people were into it though. At least at school, people were into it. They were
Yeah,
into
People
it.
were into it, bro.
Like whoever watched it definitely liked it.
Look, if YouTube invited us out, bro, YouTube was into
You
it as
know-
well, bro. Like, we had a choice, bro, but we just lasted, bro. Yeah. I think it's
We were
cool,
just-
man.
We were just
That
that
was
lazy.
cool. That was a year. That was like what is it? Matric? Was it a matric where it got more big?
Yeah, matric. People found us again, and then we didn't
Yeah.
even have the time to record again.
Yeah, you didn't have time to put any content.
And like,
Mm.
Because
it's
the
a
year was
lot.
busy.
It's a lot. Like, you guys think it's so easy, bro. It's
And you have to,
actually,
it's the getting together as well. I think that's the tough
that
part.
was the problem.
That
Everyone
yeah,
getting together.
that was the
That was the
problem. Yeah.
biggest problem.
All were too
No one had the time. basically.
I could barely get there even.
Yeah,
so I
I
couldn't
remember
get
there's
part
so
of
many
it.
times we wrote something, we like would write and get the idea and get it hyped up in the group chat. And
Yeah.
then
It
I
falls
still have
apart.
I still have some of the ideas on my drive, on
I
my
have
Google
a lot
Drive.
of videos to. Yeah, as soon as we get the camera and stuff, like I'm filming skits again. I can't
Yes,
wait.
yes, yes.
That
bruh.
was like
Those-
Just
the
need
best-
one camera, bro.
just one.
Just
camera.
one.
Nah, really, you just need one camera. Two just to make that second angle.
Ah,
there.
yeah,
So
just
the-
like it's
make it a
second
bit
angle.
special.
But even was a one camera. Remember on that
just-
parents be like,
We
we
got like-
came in at different angles, bro.
Oh my word.
No.
If you watch that video, you're gonna see with Heine, that part with Heine, and Heine and Lyle.
Oh, we
There's so many angles in
Yo,
that.
that was so.
So
You know,
many.
Ashwin was wearing a wig the whole time. He was in his mom outfit the whole time, and just
Yeah.
like coming in our face with the cat. Just like yo, we could
Yo,
not.
you filmed that at your mom's school, right?
No, that was the.
No, that was that. That was cool. Be like,
What we
parents
did
be like.
was like we actually took vines and like made it a skit.
Yeah, you used to made
That
it a
was our
long
idea.
like vine.
We made a long.
Hey, vines were big though. Vines.
Vines were the best.
I honestly thought Vine was gonna be forever. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Vine was the new YouTube.
The thing is now, how'd you put revenue? Like no, they didn't.
Oh, revenue.
No,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey?
Like
It wasn't a
but
way
still,
to.
like we could still run ads in between and.
I think that was
And
the
also,
problem. man.
wasn't Vine owned by Twitter? Like the biggest.
Yeah, they had to shut it down.
Mm-mm. Vine was
Vine was.
Vine was a culture shift, bro.
Yo.
I would say it was a culture shift because without Vine, like a lot of things on YouTube would not be there. A lot of like TikTok wouldn't exist and stuff because Vine gave
yeah,
birth
things
to
like that.
Musically and
Oh, yeah.
all of that.
I feel like
Just
I
short
feel like
video
Vine.
content.
I feel like the entertainment from Vine moved over to YouTube, and that even like pushed YouTube up. Because
Yeah,
Viners
that's
were
really-
looking for a platform to still post videos.
Yeah.
But since Vine,
Because like
Or a
YouTubers used to be
pure-
like, oh, you're a YouTuber, you just post
Yeah.
YouTube videos and you don't do Vine, and like Viners were there.
Exactly.
And then like when Viners migrated, it just like was like, okay, YouTube is a platform for everyone to like,
Yeah,
you know,
and there were always
and
Vine
that's-
compilations on Vine anyway, unlike
Yeah,
YouTube. So I
on
mean,
YouTube,
it's
yeah.
kind
So
of
it
there
was
was
like
that's
you
where I
were
used to
waiting
watch my
for-
Vines anyway.
Yeah, true.
You know,
On
my
best Vines.
my phone was so like out of date
Mm.
that anytime I couldn't download that type of app.
Didn't you have the
But it's too,
BlackBerry, bro?
yeah, the BlackBerry.
Yeah. I couldn't even download I had that BlackBerry forever.
You-
I had a BlackBerry
You had
forever.
that BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Bruh, you did the biggest upgrade ever because you had the BlackBerry and then you still got the iPhone, bruh.
I was like, nah, I need a new life.
You were just like,
I need a new
nah.
I need a new skin. I need something new. I need to
I
feel
always
what
used
it is
to-
to have a full phone.
Yo, bruh.
You had the
That
G5 or something.
I had my brother's Jeep. Remember that like the
G3.
top part? The
Yo,
Jeep-
that
the top
those
part of the
phones
phone
are
didn't work, and then I had to rotate the phone with different pixels. Oh,
I'm like, yo, I remember you just always
my
turning
yeah,
every time you
always turning the
texted,
phone,
always turning it.
shaking the phone around there.
Steering
yo.
wheel, bruh.
Steering wheel, oh my word. Yo, bruh.
I think I was watching a video of like the top like big like failures ish, I guess you could call it, of cell phones, and the LG G5 was there because it was nice concept, but like that whole pop out the charger thing. Because I think your brother had that phone, like pop out the
Yeah.
charger thing, change the battery type
Oh,
of thing.
that extension thing.
Yeah, the modular type of design thing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
that just-
I saw-
People are going
that fell off.
crazy, like with charging, like they're trying to like come up with new ways, new innovative ways of charging, and it's like
Yeah.
not working. How is the iPhone
And it
12
wasn't-
going to be charged, guys?
Oh yeah, hey.
How is
Nah, you
No,
must recycle your charges, bruh.
You know what? You know what I think? But honestly, as someone who had an iPhone and someone who lives with people, like my sister has one, like the family just has a lot. There is always a charger. Like you always have a charger just been there every time I get. Because even I mean, my sister had the iPhone 5. They had a charger.
No,
When
but
you get
does it
new
have
phone-
a port? Like that's the thing. Like this one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it
it'll
does.
come with the port. It's
So
just,
they're just not selling you the charger.
they're just not going to give you the charger.
What? That is an asshole move, bruh.
Now, you know what I think? Okay.
I thought it was just like fully wireless charging.
No. It's it's coming with the port, and I mean the reason they're doing it is the whole like recycling thing, because they just looked at the fact that like waste, there's so much waste that gets involved with like
I
plastic
feel like
and just all those batteries and all of them. And what do you do
I
with your
feel like
charger?
I feel like they should have just moved over to USB Type C, bruh. I feel like
They'll
Apple
never
just
do
needs
it.
to make that
They'll
shift.
never do it.
No, bro.
But isn't
They
the
will.
Think about it.
charged with USB Type C?
Yes,
Yeah, no,
yes,
that's
it's
dope.
USB-C.
It's odd that they did that change,
Yeah.
but I don't think they'll do it with the iPhone because one, the iPhone they make like they make so much money from that like lightning port, right? Like from licensing it out, they still make that much money. That's also the biggest reason they also let go of that. Like
Yeah,
they
true.
let go of the USB port because now every company, Sennheiser, anyone who wants to make a lightning port headphone, they have to pay that licensing fee. So now they'll never let go of it. They'll never like that little thing. They make so much money from it because
You know what?
if it doesn't exist in the iPhone, it's gone then.
Okay,
We
that's
can
bad.
talk
I actually didn't
all
know
the
that.
shit. We can talk all the shit about Apple, right? And the marketing
I love
schemes
Apple.
and they will just like the thing is it's at the end of the day you get what you pay for.
Yeah, now you get what you pay for.
You get what you pay
it's
for.
expensive.
It's expensive,
And
but you get
it's-
what you pay for.
Oh, it's expensive. But you really do get your money. It's honestly money's worth. And the products do last. I think that's one thing. It's like they might be fragile, but I've seen so many people who've dropped their iPhones. That screen looks like it shouldn't exist anymore, but that thing works. It works. It's fine. They're using it. They're taking pictures. You're like, is your phone okay? But no, it's fine. The screen still works. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And that's like 5 years in. So like you pay that
That's
amount.
true,
But,
guy.
But I
I
think
mean-
it's
And the thing is,
okay.
oh, so we're just gonna listen to each other's silence now.
I was just saying, like, I think it's more like what type of tech person you are, man. Like, if you're just someone
Yeah.
with, like, you're not into the nitty gritty of it and stuff, and like,
Yeah.
you just want to go, you just want to use something.
You get something.
Like,
you
that's
go,
when you
yeah.
go Apple. Like, it's definitely when you go Apple. Like, because like I'd just say example with a PC versus a MacBook. Like on paper, like you can build a PC that's way better than
Yeah.
a desktop. What do you call the desktop? The Mac. You just
The
call it
MacBook. The MacBook.
Yeah.
I think.
The Mac,
Just a
yeah.
Mac.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah,
a
the
Mac. So like you can build something like better than it, right? On paper and
Yeah.
pay less. But like I've seen
You
like
wanna go build
I've
a
seen
PC
videos
now.
of where it's just like it's so optimized, like it'll say like it's running like an i5,
Yeah.
and then your PC is running i7, but that i5 and that tech that they're using there is amazing, bruh.
Yeah, they
It's
make
just-
sure it'll
yeah.
feel still good and
Yeah.
It's just this software, bruh. This software, like how smooth it is,
elite,
bruh.
It's elite.
There's no one, yeah. You can build your own PC, bruh. It won't be as fluent, bruh,
Yeah,
as a Mac, as a
you will still
MacBook, bruh.
crash and get all this cut.
Yeah.
The same thing with the phones. That's why people also loyal to Apple, bruh.
Yeah.
And it's so
smooth, bruh.
everything's there. It's you open the phone, it's there.
You don't get
You
that
can push it,
Android
it's there.
desktop working when you with the iPhone, bruh.
That's why people still skid their iPhone 7s, bruh, their iPhone
works, though.
6s. They
It
still
works.
have that, bruh.
It works. There's
It
nothing
still
wrong with it.
works.
I would rather get a second if you really want to jump into it. I'd rather get a second-hand iPhone than paying the whole full price. Because I mean, 2 generations still work. 2 generations, 3 generations ago.
I'm
still work. And it
scared
still
to
get
get the
updates.
second-hand iPhone. Like I would.
I would say do a CPO. Always do CPO then. Like the whole certified pre-owned
Yeah.
thing. Because usually they get
yeah.
like,
I
keep the
do
warranty
that.
on it.
Yeah.
Keep the warranty and stuff like that to make sure it's good.
Definitely. The thing is, right? It's too expensive and like so much PT here in South Africa, bruh, to have an iPhone. Like
Yeah.
I feel like 30,000 rand for like a very optimized iPhone for like like because you want space.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
I'm not
true.
gonna get a 64 gig iPhone 11 Pro that I used today and it's clear tomorrow. So like I want to get like a
64 gigs,
gig.
yo.
Like I want to
Yeah.
get like a terabyte of space, or like 12 gigs, but at
And you
least.
can't do that with you can't get that with the
I
iPhone.
want that get that with the iPhone.
That's why you gotta. That's why
just-
they want the cloud. You gotta use the cloud, man. That's why they. That's why it's so fixed. You gotta use that
But like,
iCloud.
our
You have
internet
to
use-
pay for the iCloud.
Yes, you pay for the
Oh my
subscription.
word!
That's why their phones won't go higher than. That's why there's no expandable storage. At least,
Oh,
like,
I
I
see.
think that's what I think the reason is. Because otherwise, they'll lose money on iCloud.
But
That's
iCloud
whack,
is
bruh.
dangerous, bruh.
Because they give you like 100. Because everyone's get hacked.
Mm-mm. Speaking about getting hacked, guys, have you seen this thing about TikTok? TikTok is apparently giving off so much information that people like it's basically sitting inside your phone, gathering information all the time, and just like selling it. And what's the name? Donald Trump wants to ban it because
Oh yeah, I saw that whole.
Didn't
Oh yeah,
they
they even
really ban
say.
it?
I think
I don't
like
think
I
so.
know government workers can't use it in the States. I think if
Yeah.
government workers aren't allowed to have like TikTok on their phone.
I think
Or
he's trying to
even-
get back at TikTok for for trolling him.
They troll him.
Yeah,
For
like
what?
a lot of people bought tickets to his rally and didn't show up, and his rally was like half empty, bruh.
See, the,
That's
okay,
been it though. That's
Yeah.
been him though. Like
That's-
even with the first time when he became president, bruh.
Yeah.
Nothing was full,
nothing
bruh.
was full. No,
Nothing was full anyway.
Because you don't win the popular vote, bruh. You don't. And my thing was with him wanting to ban TikTok, right? It's kind of stupid because like he's going at it because they're selling information to Chinese companies, right?
Yeah.
But
Mm.
Facebook is legally allowed to do that. That controls
Oh, yeah, true.
everything. Like because it's an American-based company, they're selling it to an American company now. That's fine. But Facebook is like stealing everybody's information on WhatsApp or like they're busy stealing our information right now as we're speaking to each other. They know what we
All
want to
that
buy
info.
next, bruh.
Sending it out so that. What do they and they use it for? What's their reasoning usually? Advertisements and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
advertisements.
Get a more
Not a-
personalized
not a
experience.
personalized
More personalized ad experience. Yo, that ads track you though. There's times I'm thinking about something. And
No, and then it's
That's
like
No lies, guy.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's weird. Oh, I was talking about it. It's weird when I'm, you know what I think? There's times I'm talking to someone on phone. Like, I remember, I think there was a time I was talking to someone on video. And then when I went to my phone and went to like the first app,
And the
that
ad was there.
item was there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay,
They're
cool,
listening, they're
cool,
listening.
cool.
I really want a Porsche 911 right now.
You're just gonna get the advertisements, guy.
soon, just pop up right now.
Just pop my name.
Like on
Maybe I get
sale
a
at the
discount
moment.
on sale, £2 for Porsche.
And
That's
over
wish,
in 1
guy.
month installment or something.
A wish Porsche. It just has like the badge or something. Like a Corsa with a Porsche wrap on.
Wait, do you guys ever follow the like Mercedes Benz or BMW on Instagram or something?
I get ads
like-
from him all the time.
No. So I
Yeah,
follow
you
some
get
of the
ads.
pages, and what's funny is sometimes they put the car there, and they put the price tag, like you know that button that'll just hover. It's like for the price tag. So you press it, it'll be like 300 something euros. I'm like, what? And then it's like for the like badge, for the little mini badge thing that you get.
Oh wow.
I'm like, yo, it's still very expensive. It's still expensive for a little bad everything. Accessories.
You think the value of cars should go down, like overall,
Now.
because cars tick? And that's something I actually wanted to get into. Actually, because of cars tick, like in the world, do you think cars should always be like like our phones and stuff would be?
Oh yeah.
The tick, like cars have like the same tick as phones, right? And it's like on an engineering scale where wheels can pick up the type of weather it's driving on.
Oh yeah, true.
But also people are not fucking using cars anymore, right?
Oh, yeah, true.
Like it's only for people that like I live outside the city, so
Yeah.
I have to use a car. And like, but if I lived in town, I would have just Uber everywhere.
Oh yeah, I never get a car. I don't.
Yeah.
I'll never because I've been in town. I just don't. I was even talking to
Oh,
someone. I'm
yeah,
like, I don't
true.
see. I don't. They even said there's no point in having a car if you stay like, especially in
the
town or
city.
in
In
Cape
town.
Town.
Yeah.
It's like
if
there's
I
no
stayed
need-
in town, I wouldn't have a car because I
And
could-
Uber's 20 rand anyway in town.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
I've always. That's what I've come to realize. No matter
Nearby.
where you're going, everything's nearby. It's 20 rand for an Uber.
That's the only reason why I'd want to call obviously I used to be really into cars,
Yeah, you were really into cars. Nah, you were into cars. Like the info that you told me, I'm like,
But I was
it
watching,
lost me.
I was watching some like a video of like a new Porsche that picks up when it rains, right? And like the sensors and stuff that it has and how it adjusts and that, like I feel like that is like those are the reasons why the cars are so expensive. Like cars will
But do you need that though? Do you need that in your car?
I mean,
Do you need that really? I
like,
mean,
do
you
you
can
need-
just You can just
No.
see, bruh.
No, the thing is, like, it's trying to reduce human error in a car, right? Like the Tesla and stuff, like it's braking for itself and that, like it's making cars safer at the end of the day. Like,
Didn't
Tesla's cheap.
Tesla knock someone over, bruh?
one person, how much people think a person
Okay, true. Okay, true.
and also,
But I mean, Teslas aren't, if I'm not mistaken, Teslas aren't too expensive as well, right? Like they're reasonably priced. Like,
yeah, for
I
the
think
tech
so,
that you get,
yeah.
like it's a
so
million.
that's for the tech that you get.
But I'm saying
You can get a taxi for the same price, guy. A taxi.
Yeah.
You can
And
get
it's
the
also
taxi
like,
for the same
like
price.
I did the prices, right? And like if you want to get like, because like Tesla's high end car, right? And like if you say you want to go for speed and tech and comfortability and luxury and all of that stuff, like for a car similar to that would be a brand new Mercedes, which also starts at like 600,000 for the most entry level one, right now to buy it, and then it go up to like 3 mil, 5 mil, like max. But like I mean, you can get a Tesla for like, and the thing is, do you think we will ever get the infrastructure with Tesla here? Or like,
I think we will.
I think I think we will. I really do think we will.
But with load shedding, ish. People still have to charge the cars also.
I can't come out my
cars. Load shedding 6:30. We gotta wait. Okay, that's true though. But I think it's a tough thing this side. I think because it's like they would have to really manage, because they also have to get the stations now, like the electric stations. Either have to work with the BPs and the stuff like that, or they have to make their own. And that's the tough thing. I think the easiest thing is work with BP and them, because that's already established ones.
But also you can get a home
petrol
charger.
work with electricity and stuff. No, yeah, home charge, of course. But I
But
think
why would you only want to charge it at home, guys?
Yeah, you need to charge it. What if you travel?
Take a road trip.
Wait, I saw
take a road trip.
He said he charged his Tesla for 300 miles in an hour, and that's 531 kilometers, bro. That's over enough for a road trip, and that's just an hour of charging, eh?
Okay. But I mean, okay, that's true. But I mean, even.
Sorry.
No, I think even in this, I think there'll still need to be like, I don't know, if it gets more usage and like people just actually, you know what, maybe it could work if it actually does charge that long, keeps the capabilities. But I don't know.
I feel like
stations and stuff for some
I feel like if we had the infrastructure, people would actually start to buy electric cars.
I'd get a Tesla. I'd actually get a Tesla.
Definitely get it. Like that's a one.
I have the money. I'll buy it
once. You buy it.
Yeah, and you're good.
And it order its own parts, bruh. That's the thing, bruh.
And you good.
Like
you got no break, bruh.
Loud cars and like turbos and engines and stuff, but like tech, my love of tech like always just beats it, Brian. And that tech in a car, amazing.
And your phone, it works with your phone. Imagine having your phone just work with your phone.
I was just like so see ghost riding on the N2, just see me chilling out.
No, I must say I was pretty worrisome of self-driving cars, but lately I haven't heard anything like happen. Besides the first things that happened in the beginning, but I mean, as they've just improved, because I know that they do, I know that they let them out in some of the roads, like in states and stuff like that. Yeah. And I know that there hasn't been major accidents or anything like that. I'm not sure if there's anything that's popped up recently. Nothing like, I mean, obviously there's always the argument of people really do end up probably causing more accidents than self-driving cars. But I mean, I haven't heard anything major or like any news that's like really someone got hit with a self-driving.
I feel like we just don't see it enough when we are on social media or on the internet. Right? I feel like we just don't see enough about a Tesla. The only time we really look at Tesla is if we are
announcements. All announcements would have those.
Yeah,
but
looking at the new one.
The thing is also Tesla's a big ass company that I'm sure they can reduce any news about like accidents.
Oh yeah, companies have those stuff there.
Yeah,
companies have those
kind of power, bruh.
That hush, those hush power.
So I mean, but the thing, like I'm just scared about load shedding, like affecting.
Yeah, that's worrying.
Your car that's a problem. And stuff like that's like, will that be a problem if the power goes out while you're charging and stuff? I mean, like it can surge your battery or something.
So, I mean, exactly. Hey, what if it's like messes that up? Yo.
I'm not getting a surge protector for your charger, but for your car charger.
And then Escom is back, guys. Escom is back.
They're working again. They are doing
With
their
a
job. The
bang,
guy
bruh.
that switches it off came back. He was like, guys, I was on leave. I was on leave for a while.
He saw his girlfriend getting level 3 and stuff. He went to go party, and I was like, okay, I'm back.
Back.
Yo,
Switch
but
that
you
off.
know what was the official statement of it? It's because
What's
of
the
the cold
pres-
front. The cold front. Now the coals are wet again. Why they put the coals under a ducky or under a roof or something? Yo. Oh my word.
They just left it outside. Oh,
They really just
week,
left
bruh.
the coal out again.
Like the washing, bruh.
That guy had to take the coals inside. He's just like, nah, I'm just gonna let load
Let's just let it happen again.
Yeah.
I feel like load. I don't know. I'm glad it was at least because December it was good, right? December was good with load shedding.
What?
Like, awful. Was it?
Oh, bruh. No.
I remember suffering through load shedding all of this.
Oh no! December was actually
December was
clean.
it was just
they
before
actually
December.
yeah they actually put most of the load shedding before December, so that in December we wouldn't
They
have
tackled it all out.
They should have just
And then
like gone all the load shedding and then like okay,
You know-
the world's ending. It's fine. You don't need load shedding again. But like,
it was just
wasn't-
black out the whole country.
like
I'm
wasn't-
just hoping it's not gonna get worse. That's all. I just don't
I
want
think-
stage 3s and stage 4. I've seen some of those stages. I'm like, that is messed up. Stage 8. What if you get to
Stage eight, bruh.
stage 8?
Have you
Stage
seen-
eight,
we
bruh.
experienced stage 6. Remember? And
How much?
Yeah.
Is that like 3
3
times or
times a
4
day.
times a day? 3 times a
4
day.
times a day. Yeah.
Oh, that's like no. That's not. We need. I realize you really
Thank
need
God.
electricity in this
I think we need
This
to
day and
put on our
age you
nuclear
need-
reactors, bro.
nuclear reactors.
One time, guys. Like, we
That's
need
not the answer.
What was ESCOM
Can't do
doing
nuclear.
during level 5? My question. What were they doing? Were they just selling? Were they not looking
Yeah.
for land? Were they just waiting?
Would they just?
It's like,
I feel like
this
that's
just
what-
doesn't seem like
Uh,
to compensate. Like you have so
But
much
apparently-
time to get your shit together, bruh.
But apparently, the problems that's happening now is because of years of mismanagement and just fraud and corruption, and it's now like it's now the time to
bruh.
take.
That's
all
what
of
South
that-
Africa's good at, bruh.
The number
That's
one
what
job.
we specialize in that, bruh.
I think
And
my-
it
is my
all
mic
builds
still
up to
on?
now.
Can
Yeah,
you guys
all
hear me?
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
And it's all that years of just everything going wrong, and then like now everything's crumbling, and the pieces are falling apart, and they can't really do anything. I think they're just making excuses. All this stuff about coals, wet, this unit off. I think that's happening. I just think that the power's running out. Honestly, it's just things are not in order, and they're the only ones we have.
Yes, bruh.
They are really just making
Definitely.
Because how can something always be happening like that? One day it's this unit's off, next day the next unit's off.
I mean,
Oh, now the coals are wet.
It's like you know when you take your phone to a cheap repair shop, bruh. I feel like that's happening, bruh.
Definitely.
They're trying to
It's like-
save money. They want to repair it just for the next 3 months, bruh. And then
And
they're
then
like,
The only
surprise,
ESCOM
bruh.
story I was so into was when Jacob Zuma resigned and Cyril came over and like he was like doing things and it was 11 rand to the dollar and like everybody
Yeah.
was just proud of the man, and then he said I'm gonna get a 13 billion rand loan from China for ESCOM. And then that same year we had the worst load shedding ever. Like we were constantly on stage 4, stage 3. Like my thing is like ESCOM is really like taking cut with this, man. To be
Yeah,
honest,
it's true,
bro.
We need another power utility company. We need more than one, at least more than one. Give us like
Yeah, that's true,
anything
bruh.
more than one. Let us be
Anything-
able
Are we
to
still-
say,
The city.
Are we
wants-
still giving out power to our neighboring countries?
I think they probably.
think
I know
we're
like
still giving to Namibia or something like that.
Hectic, bruh.
I'm sure we have. I think we have to. Because I
everybody
know
was
when I was staying
surprised.
in Botswana, we got our power from South
Oh,
Africa.
really?
So when this side had load shedding, that was like intense. That was just no power for a while. Because you have to
We-
sort SA out and then that side.
Like the thing is now we give like one of the most resourceful countries when it comes to like tech and all of that stuff. Like we
Yeah.
have to give out to our neighboring countries. But like when we didn't have water, where was everyone? Where was our neighboring
had no
provinces,
water.
bruh? Where was our like
We
no
had
one?
no water.
Let's say they're gonna give us water in 2025, right? No, remember I read an article on that. Like we were gonna get water from from I can't remember the country. I think it was Nigeria or some East African country, and then but then we got that miracle of water. So
What? Where did that come from?
was that hectic
It was
storm?
raining. Was it raining, right? Oh yeah, it just
Yeah, it was
rained.
a storm, bro.
Yo, we did well. We did good. That was our luck.
Remember the videos of the people's
We were out of.
blowing
You know what I
off?
realized? I was watching this like Vox on Vox explained on like Netflix.
Yeah.
And they were talking about water, and then Cape Town was like, so Africa was an example they put there for like the whole water crisis.
Oh, hectic.
Was it really that bad? I didn't realize even the world knew about it.
And we were like chilling, you know.
I was chilling.
But think about
I
it.
mean, I was using water sparingly, but I wasn't like, I would never thought it'd run out. Like, I didn't think it was ever going to get that
But the
bad.
thing is, but if you think back on that time, it was kind of like a video apocalypse because we got signs on the freeways here. We have this amount of water left. Like,
it was bad. The workplace even reduced
everything. Zero. Yeah, and like there was no more taps in like malls and stuff. Like you sanitize it, and it's still like that. It was such a shift. I'm used to taking 5-minute showers now, like 2-minute showers. And just
I do quicks though.
Yeah, like it's such a, like that mentality shift of ours really changed like how we use water in Cape Town. And like
because even at home we use buckets and stuff like while the water's getting like ready for like heat, you just collect the water with the bucket there, and so you can use the water for like I don't know gardening and stuff like that. So I know a lot of households that even still do that even after this whole.
So
it was a mind shift.
It was
because like even I got worried. I'm like, yo, water's gonna be. Imagine no water.
Bro. And then no electricity.
And no electricity, bro.
You can't shower in hot water. You can't even go stress thinking.
You can't even drink water, bro.
You can't
even drink water, bro.
Yeah,
your coffee days are over.
We had to go to like Newlands for a while to go get collect by the fountains and stuff. That's what we were getting.
I stopped drinking tap water in general after that. Like I don't drink tap water because they said at the point the tap water was contaminated.
Oh yeah, there was that time. I'm not gonna lie, I drink tap water, guys.
Let's talk. While we're on the topic of water, let me just see your water, Cody.
The glass jar.
Hey, look what I have.
Why? That's like a beer, bro. That's for beer. That is for beer.
It's a shot.
I never understood those ones because it was so small. So you pour that like whole time.
I never understood it. I still don't understand it, bro. Like now you must have like. I feel like it's more for sharing, guy.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's a sharing situation.
Because that's how I see people in the colored communities, bruh. In the colored communities, bruh. And they have one glass, bruh, but they have a whole case here.
It's so much liquor, but it's
instead of giving each one a bottle, we poured into a glass this small, bruh, this tiny.
It's either that or that steel glass.
The steel glass.
The steel glass.
Every household had that. Everyone had that cup. I use it for small letter usually. That's my like cup for small letter or whatever. Whenever I went to my family.
Yeah, small letter slap in that cup.
It still slaps now. Cream soda.
That cream soda, you know the gas just hit like too much and too right, bro. Yeah, it was so nice.
Too much.
Speaking about too much and too eccentric and too crazy. Kanye, guys. Kanye, bruh. That man,
he's going to run for president.
He's going to... I was very confused on how the election system works in America.
Yeah, because you can't run. It's too late, I think.
It's not actually too late. You can still run in some states. So I thought what America's political system is the Republican and the Democratic, and then it's like you have two candidates from those parties, right? But I don't he's still running. Like I don't know how he does it. Like he can become like a senator of some state. But
I think he's gonna do that. I think honestly he's gonna maybe do that.
But he's not running for senate. He's running for president. So I don't know.
I don't think he's gonna win. I don't. Think
What do you think will become? What do you think will become of America if that happens, bro?
Not much. I don't think so. Like
I don't.
The thing is.
You just. I don't know.
Someone had to tell me in 2016 that Donald Trump's gonna be president and America is gonna tank with the violence and the racism is gonna erupt and police brutality and stuff. I would have been like, yo, that's a bit like, hectic. But like as the years go on, you see this coming. You see this like downfall of America coming. So like I think Kanye becoming a president is like kind of like a cherry on top of like America's apocalypse, because it's like America's so glamorized and that, but they're actually a really shitty country. Like a
lot's happening.
Yeah,
that's true, bro.
Just watch us get shot after posting this thing.
You know, like just know.
Just disappear.
Let everyone know if something happens.
If something happens,
we're all fine because we spoke about this.
Found America, yo guys, America is the one.
But I don't think he can win. I just think no logical person is gonna vote for Kanye. At least no, I don't think so. And I don't know. It's just like I think the next president of America is either Trump's gonna take office, or I think an actual, let's say, politician's gonna be in power. But I don't think the whole
who's the actual politician though? Like,
I don't know, like a politician.
There's no politicians there, bruh. We have rappers.
But I know Oprah wants to run. They said Oprah wants to run as well.
You see that? Like, okay.
Well, The Rock as well has been talked
being a
about.
president is to be charismatic and like a good leader and stuff. But there's still a lot of diplomacy and decisions you need to make.
You need to learn. You have to learn a lot of like policies and understand how the system works. And
it's okay.
You need to learn.
Because that's what Donald Trump was. He's a celebrity. He's an influential person.
Yeah,
like that's why that's why people notice him, because everybody knows him from being rich and being famous and that. So like it's easier for them to get the vote, but it's
not who you should vote for.
A million times harder to for them to do the job, and like
because they don't know.
Yeah, they really don't.
Like you need to learn. I think more than that,
I think a president should become charismatic over time. Like Obama
for sure.
was like the perfect president for America. Like he wasn't the best, but I mean, he kept the country together. He held it together, and America,
he held what he did.
It's like been a messed up country. Like it's been a messed up country.
It's a tough country to run, I think, for anyone.
Yeah.
I think anyway, and there's been a lot of bad ones, but even for the good ones, it was tough for them, I'm sure. So it's a difficult country to run. It's a lot going on. There's so many.
You want the guy who hosted Apprentice to run your country? That's a bit weird, guys. You want Donald Trump? Man.
I just remember always singing his intro song.
Money, 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 money. I never got an idea of Donald Trump. Like I knew he was a symbol of like money and success in America. Like he was like one of the symbols of the American dream. But like if the American dream come with racism and being a rapist and that, like what is it for, bro?
And he was really, and his family had money before he was.
Yeah, he must got a small loan from his dad of $1 million.
Yeah, $1 million. I love that. At least if you see that video,
small loan.
I love the way he said it in there. It was just like, you got a small loan of $1 million. I'm like, yo, can I get a small loan?
Can I get a small loan?
I'll be good with a small loan of $1 million.
A small loan here in South Africa is like 250,
100 rand, nice.
Way back.
I'll pay you back. Start your business, bro.
Start your business. 200 rand, bro. Some nachos and salad. Quick nachos. Yo.
That's what happened, bro. That's South Africa for you, bro. That's South Africa for you.
Oh, speaking of South Africa.
South Africa.
Have you
Speaking
heard
of South Africa,
the current hostage situation? Now, I'm not sure if it's done. I'm not sure, because I've been looking at a few articles and I can't find the clarity if the hostage situation is clear. But
I've heard that the hostage
I think some of them are free.
Yeah.
Yes, some of them but that's the thing. I'm not sure. All of them set free.
So what I watched yesterday, I think it was the same clip I sent you, and there was some like police members involved and
yes, bruh. Defense force is also involved in that, bruh. How, bruh?
It says
on the details of it. So there's, if I'm not mistaken, 200 people, or maybe a bit less now that some have been let go.
I want to know how big that church is.
Right, that's what I was wondering. That's the first thing I thought. They said people were there to help. Are you telling me to help clean? Are you telling me how big is your church that you need 200 people to help clean?
Wait,
how big?
But I've actually
apparently-
researched the church.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
a
big church.
Church is
right?
actually it's a big church, bro. They have like what 3 million like
They're
congregates in there, bro.
big.
They
They
have
have
like
places
so
in
many,
Cape
so
Town, all
USA,
over.
bro.
Everything. So
They actually big,
apparently
bro.
it's a coup type of thing. So
Yeah.
apparently there was a split. He kept calling it a split group. I liked that. I was like,
Splint.
that's like, the split group or the splinter group has the guy was being interviewed. Was just talking about like warfare. It was like it's truly just war. He's like,
Bruh, I'm
there was a
looking-
splinter group.
I'm looking
that
at
now-
these pictures, and there's so
Yeah.
much guns involved. Like,
It's so much. That's the thing. They have guns from like the army.
oh.
I was kept wondering where are they getting the guns from? Like,
But they must have
bases?
members of the
church-
defense force involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's easy, bro. That's easy, bro.
Oh,
They might just
but-
take a new gun home every day.
A member there was part of. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
My thing is, what's happening? What do they want? Like with the hostage situation, is you have demands, and no demands have been like us or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Nah, they
What
just
the
wanted
fuck?
to take over the building, bruh.
They
They
wanted
just
to take
like
over.
legit wanted the building for
And
some
yeah.
reason.
They said the church's finances came under a spotlight amid allegations. Some 110 million rand had gone missing. Like, are you like 110 rand missing, bruh? And the church is still on it, bruh. How much money?
Dude.
Like, you see, I think
Lot
that's
of
what
money.
it is, bruh. That's what it is. They want
Oh,
their
yeah.
skrilla, bruh.
They want their money.
That's really some movie. Have you guys watched First
That's a
Sunday?
movie.
That's literally the plot of First
Not watched
Sunday.
First Sunday.
It's where
I've
Ice
not
Cube
watched
First
and
Sunday.
Tracy Morgan take the church hostage for their communion money or like their service money.
Oh, I think I watched that like way back though.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's
It's
dope.
an
Same
old
plot.
movie.
But like
Oh,
five
yeah.
people died, bruh, and then burnt the car. Yo, it's just crazy, bruh.
This is a
How, bruh? It's a part of the church, bruh.
Mm.
And they busy doing that, bruh. Killing people, stealing their cars and like, what nonsense, bruh, has the church become?
Bruh,
That's
Five
it.
rifles.
I was just
16 shotguns and 13 pistols, bruh, among other weapons, bruh.
Among
He
other.
said they have grenades as well.
Yeah,
Why is that
yeah.
grenades? My thing,
Are they playing
I
Call
just
of
get-
Duty in the church, bruh?
Right, exactly. Like, what's
Oh.
happening? Why do they?
Wait, but
My
that
thing is,
sounds.
what's the
Now you
point?
can go.
What's the means to this end? Besides the power thing,
Oh.
everyone's just talking about it now, and the cops are just outside. So, what's the end that's going to happen here? That's what my.
Oh, wait, what? Like, they
They
legit.
want money. Just go and steal the money and leave. But why do a hostage situation
Yeah.
type of thing? Just take
I
the
don't
money,
know.
go.
Probably
or
want to sell
whatever.
the building also.
Or
How do you
Yeah.
sell a building you took over in a coup? Like,
In a-
sign papers here and like.
It's national news now.
Ask the cleaner to sign.
Like,
Yes.
okay, signatures here. Oh, now we own the building now.
During
So,
lockdown.
It's
during the
stupid,
lockdown,
no?
like,
It's stupid, no? Because at the end, how do you get out of that, bruh?
yeah, how are they getting out?
You're
of
in
it?
there, you kept everyone. You don't want money or anything to get away, bruh. You just
So-
lambing inside now. Like,
What happens? You
Yeah.
don't want it.
You can
We-
just big
At
What
some
happens?
point, they need to leave. They need to.
and
go
they
out.
released the hostages because now it's still like, what, bruh?
What are you gonna
What?
do with these hostages? They're getting hungry. They're getting angry. They're getting upset.
Why take
Yeah,
hostages
it's
in it? Like you could have
Yeah.
duke it out alone. Like yo.
They were sleeping, man. They were sleeping.
Oh.
Because they came in apparently at like 1 a.m. in the morning.
But then they know what's. Oh, maybe they didn't. Okay, maybe this think of it like this. Maybe they had a different plan. Maybe the plan was not to host. No. They have too much weapons to just want to chill. Actually, that's too much weapons to just want to chill. These guys aren't. These plans aren't well thought out. Actually, because I was trying to go on. Maybe they were just trying to get something there. Like maybe they thought no one is at the church. It's a Friday
Yeah.
night, whatever it was.
The way
Friday
us
night,
South
Saturday
Africans
night.
think. The way us South Africans think is probably just like, we're going to take over. Done.
And then,
There's nothing else, bruh. We're gonna take over, bruh.
Just
Nah,
gonna
nah,
I
stand
just want to
there.
see how this is gonna end. When I watch a movie, when you watch movie hostage situations, you know it's gonna
Nah,
end
it's
badly.
done.
Now they're
That's
leaving.
not
How can they get out of this?
Is it
It's
done?
done. Yeah, 40 people
Oh, is it over?
arrested. Yeah.
Of course, that's all.
Yeah, this
nothing-
sees the
What?
weapon.
What did they
We're
achieve,
part of a
guys?
splinter group. What
See, I like that.
What
word.
is a
I like
splinter
that. I like that word.
What is a splinter group?
I really like that
organization, typically a political party has broken away from a larger one. So they're probably
Splinter
part of
group.
the church wanting to take
Yeah, they were
over.
part of the church and they broke away. I love that
And we
name.
broke away.
Splinter group.
Yeah.
A
They
splinter
said there were more attacks. There was some attacks that happened in Cape Town. That guy said there was a few attacks that happened in Cape Town also. So that's actually not the first one, but I think that's like about the biggest one. The biggest one that they made.
Sure.
Tough, man.
Do you think they're gonna do it again? I think they're gonna do it again. I think they're
I
gonna do
also feel like it.
I think they're gonna do another one.
I also
But
feel
why
it. And
the
I feel like
lockdown
it's,
as well?
I feel like it's like a
Lockdown.
whole thing gonna happen now.
With the IPHC church. Let's see how that unfolds.
IPHC. I feel like that church is gonna get a lot more name now ever since that.
Right? Now they're popular. I didn't even know about that church. I never knew what that church.
I never, but they're $1 million church, bruh. $1 million church.
Yo, let me
Yes.
see.
How big is your church? Actually, I want to see how big that church is. Honestly,
I was like also trying to find what's the capacity
There's
of that building,
There's
bruh.
one here in Cape Town as well.
Yeah.
oh yeah, no, they did say they do have like a.
I want to know
facility
what's the capacity that church can hold, bruh.
200 people.
We had 200 cleaners, bruh.
What? And how much people can fit on a June when it's a service?
I want to know, bruh.
There's 16,609 congregations, right? And 4.6 million members, bruh.
4.6 million members, bruh.
Yeah.
So I just want to know how big
country,
that
eh?
church is, bruh.
That's a small country right there.
That is a small country,
That is
bruh.
a small country that they have right there.
Oh, it's just Gauteng, bruh.
The whole of Gauteng is there. Yeah, guys.
It's just Gauteng.
I know me and Cody
that's hectic,
spoke
bruh.
on not talking about this, but it's getting kind of bad. Like it's off the wazoo right now. Like the virus situation, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's spiked in Gauteng. Like Gauteng just like zoom past us, bruh.
Mhm.
This is crazy.
Bruh, I didn't like when you showed me the results the other day. It was yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
But bro, I was like, wow, even bruh, so fast. Because Western Cape, we were like, nah, we on top, bruh.
Yeah.
We were
No one
number
can
one,
surpass us now.
You're number one, bro.
In Gauteng, just like,
I don't know. I think,
Western Cape
but
looking like,
apparently, but apparently it's made. I don't know. I think some people were saying they were like, there's not a lot of social distancing. I think that's happening that side.
Yeah, I mean it's very
Just
dense,
people-
like
Very
it's
dense
been-
place. That's
yeah,
the
there's
thing.
been no social distancing, bruh.
So it's tough. I mean, at least this side, I think we're trying to do it. I think for at least in my area, we're trying to somewhat.
where it matters, they're not doing it, bruh. Like
You're true. They like the dense area, like the dense areas. They're not doing
Yeah.
the dense areas.
Yeah,
Dense communities
that's true,
aren't
bruh.
doing it. Because
that's the issue.
I'm sure the city balls may be doing it, but there's not that many people there compared
But I
to.
also feel like a Western Cape, like the height of it is going down right now. Like it's like we're chilling right now. Like because I mean we were at like we just hit 71 and I think we gained like 3,000 more cases. But like yeah, it's still a lot. It's still a lot of cases. but like Gauteng is spiking up. I think maybe because they're rolling out more tests in there. Like the thing is,
Yeah, that's what I
That's
saw
what
an
they
article
did.
about that.
Because didn't they stop some of the testings to come and test in the Western Cape, bruh?
yeah.
Oh
I heard something
Wait, is that
like
the
that.
do they do door-to-door testing?
I don't know.
I think
I haven't seen anyone.
I think
I've never
but
known.
I've never experienced it. I never heard anyone that got it. I think
I don't know anyone who's gotten it. They were supposed to do it, but same. I don't know anyone or any community.
I feel like they're just doing it in like the poorer communities, bruh. Because
There you
that's
go.
the only place where I see them like setting up a whole station,
Tent
bruh,
thing.
and testing people. People have to stand in lines to get tested,
Yeah.
bruh. I feel like that's the only places they actually go to. But they
Yeah,
never,
because apparently
they
the
never come
tests
around
aren't.
here,
The
bruh.
tests are expensive, eh?
Yeah, it is expensive.
It's like over
It's
a
like-
K for like a test.
Yeah, it's like 1.5 to get tested. To get tested, bruh. That's such a disappointment if you come negative, bruh.
Right? It's like yo.
For some
1.
reason, that's such a
1.5.
disappointment, bro. You spend 1.5, you're like, you negative. Yes.
What you mean? Yes, bro. My thing, you know what's gonna be better? You spend 1.5 there. You go in, you don't have it, you go out, and then you get it on your way out, bruh. And then you're like, oh must I go again?
Thing is, that's what I was thinking about. If they're doing too much tests, is that what they're worried about? The interactions that ends up also happening when
because
you,
like
if it's
also
too much tests,
what
the
if you
people
just
still
have a
don't.
cold, you go in for a test and then someone that actually has it
But
like
it's
contact.
positive, yeah.
Sorry, it can't
That's
be
the
me,
thing.
bro. It can't be me.
Like I started coughing, right? Like every night
Yeah.
it's cold, I start to cough and like I put myself in quarantine now. So fingers crossed, bro.
We'll see.
We'll see, bro.
Just
Next
gotta
week's podcast will be oh, guys,
some news.
Man's vlogging in the bed, bro.
in the bed,
Guys.
Nah,
crazy
hectic,
times.
bro. But people still want to, but the economy is open, bro. Economy is
Yeah,
open,
The
bro.
thing is,
gotta be
people
open.
don't know the difference between the economy needing to be open and actually not being stupid and going getting the virus. Like just because it's legal to do these things, don't mean you should do it.
You
bruh.
should
We're
do
still
it.
in
You don't have to do
quarantine.
everything.
We're still in
Try not to do it, but
Yeah, people
it's
should take their
there.
own precautions, bro. That's
You
what they're
don't
not
have to
doing,
go out
bro.
with your friends every weekend. Like you don't have to
Yeah.
do that, bro. You can just.
I'm
Throw
not going. I'm not
parties
going
if
out
you-
until there's. Honestly,
wait.
I'm not going to go out. I mean, at most, I won't even go. I was thinking of going to the cinema like a while ago, but I'm.
Nah,
That's
there's
a
not even movies to watch, bro.
It's
There's
not.
no-
That's what I was saying. At the same time,
It's
I can
not.
just watch at home. I really can watch it.
There's no movies to watch. Cinemas. Why the cinemas? There's so many other places they could have.
Why the cinema, bro?
Yeah,
you already
why
pay
open
100 rand for your,
cinemas?
you already
Wait,
pay
what?
100 rand for your Netflix. Just don't doubt.
Yeah, just
Now
I'll stay at home.
190 rand to see some movie that I don't know if it's good or not. You know, it's just like
Right.
nah.
And another 200 rand on your popcorn, bro. Ish.
I went to the. I went to the cinema once here, honestly, just for Marvel movies, because it's the best thing to watch in cinema.
That's the only thing
Marvel
I
movies
Oh, yeah,
to watch
that's
it.
true, bro.
You gotta watch
That's
that stuff
true.
in cinema.
Like, did you send you a
true.
Because it
Avengers?
looks-
I'm there, bro. I'm there.
I'll watch every, but nothing else. Because movies also it's hit or miss nowadays. It can be a really good movie, or it's a really bad movie.
There's no in
that's
between.
true.
There's no in
There's
between.
I feel
really
like-
not a lot of in between.
I feel like it's just mostly bad movies now, bro.
Yeah.
Or it's
Guys,
just,
can
or it's
I
just
talk-
not nothing that hypes me up, bro.
I must say, recently I watched. Oh, I love this. I actually love this movie, guys. Cats. I'm not gonna lie. It's terrible, but it's the best thing
Cats
ever.
the music.
It's the music. It's the best thing ever, bro. It's horrible. You watch it the whole time I was watching it. I asked myself why. Just why? Why were these decisions made? But it's the best thing. I couldn't stop watching it though. Really, I was like, I paused for a bit because I fell asleep or something. But I went back and watched it straight.
The old god. Oh my gosh. That movie, that new movie with Charlize Theron.
Oh, is it good?
Have you seen the Maze Runner? Right? You've watched we've watched all
Yeah.
of the Maze Runner.
Actually, I haven't watched that, bro.
I watched the
Maze,
first
The
one.
Maze
yeah.
Runner is 3 movies with 3 cliffhangers all the time. The movie doesn't.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Same thing with
Yeah,
the old
the
god.
first one's a cliffhanger. Yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't watch the second.
Oh
one.
god, same thing. The movie just ends when the movie starts. It's like really like I don't know what's happening. The main character somehow like knows everything already. There's no like build up.
Oh, is it one of those things where it's like it starts and then it just sits in an environment and the main character doesn't even know what's going on type of thing? Or what?
Yeah,
Like a game, bro.
like a
like a
game.
game.
And then he's super strong and like she's like a game. You start that with maxed out stats.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, so it's not because I saw it on Netflix and I scrolled past it because I'm like, hey, it looks like one of those. It looks
Watch
like it looked like that other Chris Hemsworth movie, that Extraction
Yeah,
type of thing. Where it
Extraction.
was like, it just didn't appeal to me, and it just felt like I don't think this is gonna be a good. And
How-
apparently, the Extraction. I haven't watched Extraction, but
Oh.
it hasn't. People haven't been
A
saying
lot of
great
talks
things
about Extraction. I know there's been a
actually
lot of
might
talks
see
about
it. I actually might go watch it tonight.
I'm
But
gonna watch it actually.
actually, I'm watching the Ubisoft launch thing. They're announcing some new
But
games.
Assassin's Creed,
Yeah,
another
Assassin's
one.
Creed.
And now, of course, there's
Assassin's
another one.
Creed.
They never get ended, eh? They never get ended. I really
Assassin's
thought
They
at some
won't,
point.
bro.
Yo,
I watched the beginning. I couldn't get through it. I couldn't
I
get through
slept
15
through
minutes.
it 3 times.
Yeah, I do.
I couldn't even get. I watched it. I'm like, no, this looks bad already. And then I tried 10 minutes. I'm like, Michael Fassbender, you amazing actor, you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
But Michael Fassbender was
sorry.
having a good time that they were the X-Men movies and that.
He was at the peak. I watched Dark Phoenix recently as well. Hey,
It's trash.
and
It put me to sleep.
okay, I'll say this. It's fine. It's
I
okay.
need to catch up, bro. That's what I need to do, bro.
Oh, I
I feel like
want to get Disney Plus.
Do we have Disney Plus this
Not
side?
yet. Not yet.
I would get it just because of like.
You should try that VPN that I recommended. It will work.
I've tried it. It's not working for me.
The VPN.
No.
Hey, dude.
How's it not working for you, bro?
I don't know. I think I'm just not. Honestly, I know I'm not using it right. That's it. I know it's me. I'm just
Guys,
I'm lazy
but the
to
thing
figure it
is, speaking about VPN, I'd like to speak about our sponsor today, NordVPN.
out. No what VPN.
Not VPN.
Oh, ExpressVPN.
ExpressVPN.
Express VPN.
Yo, not
I'll
the-
actually get the VPN, guys.
I
Like,
don't wanna get
Like those monthly ones.
yeah.
I would get
But the
it.
thing is now to get it monthly on a monthly basis, month to month basis, I would
Yeah,
say.
I don't like
It's so
that.
expensive, bruh. It's so
That's
expensive.
you know what I hate? I must say everything's a subscription. Other day I wanted to get the Photoshop or something because I'm just curious to see like how much is Photoshop. There's no Photoshop. You can't get Photoshop anymore. You can only get the Adobe subscription that gives you
the cloud, the
Illustrator,
the
Adobe
creative-
Cloud, and all of that.
Creative
Yeah,
Cloud,
this-
yeah.
Creative Cloud.
And I think it's not expensive, but it's expensive if I'm gonna keep having to pay every single month for something that I'm maybe not gonna use constantly.
Yeah.
And I feel like why can't I just
That's
buy
true.
Photoshop for?
But I feel like that's a
whatever
really
1,000?
good it's a really good way to market things because you pay like
Yeah, it's good for the
right,
business.
and you get the new one all the time. Like you're not gonna pay, you know what I'm saying? It's like one
True,
app
true.
that keeps on updating instead of like, you know, like Photoshop 15 comes out now and then you're like
No, but I just think there definitely should be the option for if I just want
like
to
wanna
buy.
buy one.
If I'm okay with this Photoshop, I'm cool with this Photoshop.
But they
whatever.
love making money off you every month.
But they love making money, so no, it's not gonna change. That's not gonna change.
Yeah, it's not gonna change.
They want their money.
Can't
That
stop
money
it.
comes in every month.
Oh, wow.
I honestly think Netflix really put that idea of subscriptions in a lot of companies. Like it's like
And
the whole
Spotify.
idea of
Yeah.
Like
That's true.
but those are
monthly
worth it.
revenue.
Those are worth it though. Like think about
Yeah,
it.
Netflix is worth it 100%.
Netflix is worth it, Spotify is worth it. Because it's like you have like
Yeah,
a
for
plethora
sure.
of content that you can just get for a set amount.
Choose from.
I tell everyone get a music. I tell everyone if you're not into video streaming, I tell everyone to get a music streaming thing because it's so much easier. It's honestly easier.
I can't.
It makes
Remember
life-
those days we used to download music, bro?
Used to torrent your music.
I can never go back.
I couldn't go back. I really could because of the fact is like it's keeping up to it. I like to just.
Yeah.
I like the fact that I can just go on Spotify and try a new artist randomly because
Yeah.
it'll recommend me one. I
An
don't
album.
like having, exactly. If I'm gonna have to go find my own music, I'm gonna stay in my own realm because I'm
Oh, but I remember.
especially if I'm gonna have to
those
buy it or download it and have to wait for it, whatever. I'm gonna pick what I know because
Because
why must I try
'cause what
something?
else-
Rather get the new whatever album than trying to go for this.
we used to find the
Random
weirdest of music, like this very odd remixes that we used to find, like a Lil Wayne remix of whatever, and like how did we?
It was perm in the top. It was perm in the top 100. Perm in the top 100. There's a song. There's another version of the song that
Yeah.
no one knows about, bro.
Yeah.
But it's in the top 100, bro. Oh, those
So,
were
yeah,
the
I couldn't-
struggle days.
I could never go back to those days.
I can't, bro.
I couldn't. It's too much. And just like also space as well. Save space to just be able to
Yeah,
like stream it.
Yeah.
that's true, yeah.
definitely.
It saves a lot of space.
I feel like it's just the people who doesn't have internet. Like
yeah, that's the only
broadband
thing.
inside
I
their
fully
house.
understand. Yeah.
But
Yeah. I
those
fully
people
understand.
are like are not a thing, like really, like it's not a like most people that you like. Remember back in the day, you had to ask people, "Oh, do you have Wi-Fi?"
Oh yeah, nowadays
Now,
most people,
Most
everyone has
people have
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, like because you.
Oh, yeah.
I told everyone though, you have to be equipped with Wi-Fi. You can't just.
Everyone needs Wi-Fi. No, you need Wi-Fi in your life. It's
You
so.
don't need
I think
Wi-Fi.
I honestly believe that, especially like even government should make sure countries have like
Yeah.
that a community has Wi-Fi because
You know what?
how else are you gonna connect with
You know
anyone?
what the government should like speaking like the issue with them like wanting school kids back. They should take all that money that they put in for schools, put it into like implementing free internet for everyone.
Yeah, and online learning so that it's just
like that's
better
what
and
it-
easier.
Like if everybody can just get like a 1-2 meg line, like it's fine. Like you know,
Who make live?
no, but it's better than nothing, bruh. It's better than nothing. Come on. I know to
Okay.
line is trash, but you can still
Yeah, you can do
browse,
it's something. It's something.
watch YouTube videos like you
I
can.
feel like the minimum anyone should be able to survive on is like a 10 line, right?
I would-
That's true.
With a
That's
five.
true.
I would say 5 if it's
Okay,
the only way, but 10 if you can.
8 for government's sake.
Yeah. We
Hey,
need eight.
For government.
The government don't waste
Uh,
too much money.
Government's gonna settle for 5, bro.
They'll settle for.
But it's
But
better
yeah,
than nothing, guys. It's really better.
Yeah, for sure. People need connection because
That's true.
how
But
else
I
are they gonna do
couldn't
anything?
even imagine using a 2 meg line right now. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I
I would
couldn't.
just
Wait,
like-
actually, you know what? I
This
was
wouldn't be
dealing with the.
possible.
Yes,
this
this would
wouldn't
not be.
possible.
Yeah.
My previous SIM card, I think I was running on a 1 meg probably most of the time. 1 megs.
Like 1
usually.
meg straight
Especially-
download. Oh, you download
1 meg, yeah, usually. I was using the speed tester, so that's a bit iffy, but I never went past maybe 2 megs downloading. Uploading was
Oh,
about
yeah.
1 meg a lot of the time. So, yeah, no, that's a struggle. Believe me, it's tough. Nothing loads. I'm on 240.
Yo,
Two-
you told me
360 when I'm-
that's with rain, eh?
Yeah. It's a
Yeah,
good. I think
shit.
it's a good. It's dope because it's nice that you
cheap.
don't have to be in a contract, and it's
It depends on where you stay, though.
yeah.
like
if you can get
like
fiber,
legit.
get fiber. But if you, and also it's nice because it's portable, so you can kind of just put it in your phone, or you can get a MiFi, and it's cheaper than a lot of other options. But it's very slow. I just don't think they have enough like maybe what's the word?
Towers.
Towers up for it to make it
Share
faster.
towers, basically. They still
Yeah,
have
they
to
share-
share towers.
They're 100% share towers. I'm sure it's bouncing.
They use
bouncing,
Celsius towers, I think. That's why it's so shit.
Yeah, it's who else think it's
Oh, shit.
but
But
How's-
anyway,
but-
guys.
but yeah,
I think it's been an hour. I think
right? Yeah, it's been an hour. Okay,
That's been mad.
It's been mad. It's been mad.
Let's-
So
Right.
what we just get Ashwin in the loop. So what we do at the end of
Yeah.
the podcast, we recommend like a TV show or something for people to like watch or stream. or music.
song, album. Actually, let's say album rather than like album
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
So
That sounds decent.
I'll go first. I say stream Lord Case's music video Way on YouTube. I'll put it in the description.
Okay.
I really
Wait,
like
guys, I don't even listen to music, guys.
it. You can make it shows, you can series, but it doesn't have to be.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't have to be like you can just promote
That's
someone
nice.
or something.
Anything.
So yeah, Lord Case, check her out. I'm gonna put the.
Okay. I follow her on Instagram. Actually, she's good.
She's really good. I really.
Yeah,
love
she's
her
very
music.
good. She's really
She's
good.
really good. She's
I'll
friends
check
with
her
one of like a mutual friend of mine, but I don't like me because I asked him to like help me with music, and he's just like. But yeah, that's my
Okay.
recommendation for y'all.
I guess I'll go next. Let me see. You know what? I'll give a show. I guess if you have Showmax, or if you have DSTV, then you can get Showmax for free, FYI. Premium subscription. There's I don't know if you guys know What We Do in the Shadows. I think you told me about it. I think
like it.
Taika Waititi. So he made a series of it.
Oh,
There's a new series. It's still directed by him. I never usually like series that are like come from a movie because it's usually bad and under budget and stuff like that. But it's I think because the Taika Waititi movie was pretty low budget anyway, the show is basically about the same budget, I think. And it's just as funny. It's still written by him, still directed by him. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's just as funny. Just as funny.
okay.
So What We Do in the Shadows, yeah, it's hilarious.
I like this.
Okay,
I like
I'm gonna support local talent.
Okay.
Go check out LyleOliver's SoundCloud.
Check it out.
They have a
Check it
new
out.
song out called Double Up.
Oh yes, wait.
Double
I
up.
think I must put it here. I think I must put it at the end. Like it could be the outro, bro.
That song can be the outro, bro. Yes.
Wait, is what your Cape Town accent coming out?
Oh,
It's supposed to come out. I don't know what's wrong with Lyle, bro.
I was
Lao.
supposed to take the picture, and then Ashwood disappeared. I mean, we can take the picture after this, and then actually tomorrow, guys,
Yes.
check out Cape Town Accent on Sound. We were gonna post on this YouTube channel. We will upload it, and
And SoundCloud.
everyone else at SoundCloud.
Yeah, it'll be on SoundCloud probably as well.
Yeah,
Check it out.
that sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. Okay.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you so much,
Running for the
guys.
shit, yeah, I'm
We'll see you
coming
guys
up.
on the
Sleeping
next
on the
episode.
boy, yeah, they dumb enough. I'm coming for the shit, call it double up. I'm coming for the shit, call it double up like whoa. Had a bad thing, had to let her ass go. Cause I'm mobbing on the streets, yeah, I'm on the road. Yeah, I'm on the road. Mobbing on the streets, yeah, I'm on the fucking road. Gotta keep it moving, gotta keep the detail small. Chopping on the highway, we don't do it most. Where the missus at, why she dodging all your calls? Dance with a boy like Dassy at the most. Dassy at the most. Dassy at the most.